So you wanna learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knox got loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place to rather spend the money nice than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time for Two
Heard all on
Beerded
Sunday. I was just extremely
Guys.
tired.
What is up? Hello, everyone. We are the
Hi.
Two Beerded Guys. I am TBG_Ops Guy.
I am Mudhog, B&Q.
Our guest today,
It's backyard beer chick.
and behind the camera, the one, the only, he's the man you're happy you can't see.
I'll scream that.
We are very pleasantly happy to have everyone watching us today.
Oh, I thought you meant pleasantly happy to have everyone on the show today.
Sure.
Really sounds like we're about to start baking some cupcakes or something.
This is that throwback to when Reem was the host.
Oh, that was funny.
What is up, though, guys? I'm excited. It's episode 106. We have BYBC, a good friend of the TBGU,
She brought
on
it
with
this
us
time,
today. Yeah, bring your own.
That's BYOBC. And be bring your
Yeah,
own.
you don't need it to be. Or just fine. Bring your.
Oh.
And it begins. That was all of 40 seconds.
We are excited, though. BYBC is one of our favorite people to hang out with. She tends to get invited to just about everything we do anymore. Except go to Denver. Well, she was invited to Denver. She just didn't come. Slacker.
Because it was like $1,200 for a plane ticket last
John
minute. I was
told
like,
me the last minute airline tickets were absurd.
Yeah.
Dude, the early air tickets were kind of expensive.
I mean, yeah, I spent almost $500, but
Yeah.
hers were like $1,200 if she'd have bought them.
I was like, not for 2 days. Even though it would have been really great.
Not for
but
a whirlwind 2 days.
No.
We're awesome. I don't know if we're spend $1,200 on a plane ticket to hang out with us. Awesome.
The Airbnb would have been free. We wouldn't have charged you.
Could help with some Ubers though.
Although it was so
I know,
shit.
I heard the Ubers were...
I did fine.
It was really just me every time I Ubered.
They go, oh.
It was really funny every time he had to buy an Uber.
Hilarious. $75 Uber.
When I
Then on the way back was 10.
Who got that one? You?
and it was 12.
Excuse the hell out of me.
Almost, I bought technically by number, I think, more Ubers than everybody else.
And you spent less.
Oh, by far. Because every time I ordered, it was like $12, $15. When we went to go to River North, I legit thought about getting an Uber Black, like, luxury car because it was so damn cheap.
Yeah, dude.
He did. He came really close.
It still would have been like $19.
Oh my gosh.
Instead, I spent $14.
Right?
But, like, Matt was just like, are you fucking kidding me? John's like, I'm going to get this one. I'm like, why? Why are we breaking the streak, dude? Right now, we're doing fine. John's like, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Right?
So I just kept, as long as it was under 20, it was basically like, I'll just keep covering them, guys. Like,
But when you're hot, you're hot. You gotta keep on that roll.
oh,
right.
it was funny as hell. Now, when he tried to go back to the airport early in the morning Sunday,
God, that was a freaking travesty.
he
Oh,
blew
I
up.
can only
He woke
imagine.
up, $45. All right, that's about right for that distance. No problem. He goes to get ready to go, goes to order $105. All right, I still got time. He's like, waiting. I'm up at the same time, and I'm like, Matt, it says 45. He gets on there, goes to order it, $45, right? Yeah. Nobody would pick up the Uber.
Yeah, it canceled.
Oh, that sucks.
And then I had to get the next one. It was 60 again. I'm like, what the
Oh, it was.
60's better than 105.
Much better than
so.
yeah. That's the way I looked at it too. I was like, ugh.
But anyway, now that we've had a little bit of story
Awful.
time, because why not? We like hanging out and talking.
Yeah.
What's
kinda
your
what we do.
anticipated beer, guys? Matt, you're first as always.
By hanging out and talking, he's like just poking my bruises, right? He's.
That's the
I
same thing.
About right.
am looking forward to a couple, but probably most the first beer are Hoppin' Frog.
Fucking time.
It's Hoppin' Frog, dude, and it's
I
like the
know.
little 8-ounce can, so you know it's gonna be packing a punch. It's gonna be like a Popeye's can of spinach.
8.45 fluid ounces, thank you.
Oh, I was, close without going over.
Yeah, there's a lot of great beers tonight, but it's Hoppin' Frog. That's what I'm most anticipating.
I'm too scared of that one, but I mean,
More for us.
I know. I mean, obviously, I'll drink it. No, I'm gonna. What is that? White elm. They're on the end. That stout with the vanilla and cinnamon.
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 I'm gonna have to go with the Terrifica horror pills. I'm
really curious what that is, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be a pilsner, so I can't be.
Well, we had the
excited.
Italian pills just recently. So
last
that was
week
the
we
second
had one, and it was stupid good.
It's
That's
true.
Italian as well.
So
isn't it?
it's another Italian pill. So I'm hoping.
By the same brewery.
Streak
or not?
continues?
No, not St. Brewery.
We do have another beer from that brewery that I think is a smoothie we'll have to dig out at some point here in the near future.
I think you're right. Because
I was pretty impressed with that.
I have my crate will be here this week, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty fucking pumped. There's some
Beer.
hopefully good shit in that.
Beer.
And it was the biggest crate I've bought so far.
How many boxes is it?
Oh, this isn't a mad order. I never go. No, I don't go that.
Mine always ended up being two.
My last one was a little more humble. It was only like
That's why
a box
I
and a
haven't done
half.
it in a year now. I'm like, no.
Matt, what was your biggest?
4
About 8
boxes?
inches?
Was it 4 boxes, John?
Yeah, there's definitely 4 boxes.
I think I had 2 of the normal sized big boxes like that, and then I think they
He had-
had like a smaller one. I was
He had,
like, oh,
he had
oops.
4 of the normal.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't. Have anything. Mine were just 2 of
We're
the normal,
still
and then
drinking
like
some of that beer.
yeah.
I'm a little hard in the paint, okay? You got excited. So how's we get COVID money? I know where to spend it.
that
Government
is the
sent
truth.
COVID money, and you're like, yeah, all right, I'll buy beer.
And there was nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Everything was closed.
All I could have done was pay off my debt instead of about beer. I chose wisely.
Such a responsible adult.
I've been accused of that. Never.
Right,
Hey,
this
look at
is
that. We've got Stephanie Redding Couch on. Says.
That's all you get.
At first, I thought that was.
All
I
I
thought
get?
I thought it was hey bitch, but it's hey BYBC. I was like, hey bitch, but no, hey
It would have been so
BYBC.
much funnier if it had been.
I know,
We had a
and
nice conversation on Saturday.
she says,
Had a good
"Oh,
time.
and you other 3, thanks."
Love you, Steph. You just ate dinner with us. It's fine.
Russ says, "Holy shit, the goddess has arrived."
Jesus.
Is he?
Russ.
Russell clearly doesn't know you very well.
I was just curious which one of you 3 he was talking about.
We all know.
I mean, there's at least one diva on that side.
Yep.
Brett says, "What's up, guys? BYBC, glad to see you." And
Brett.
Carrie,
Holy shit, my brother's watching again.
Carrie says, "Hi
Hello.
from Traders Brewing." Hello.
Hello.
And I just moved this around the monitor, and whoo,
It smells so
it
good.
just cold cocks you with smell.
All right, guys, this is Hoppin' Frogs.
Boozy.
The morning after, Den Hag.
Coffee.
Barrel-aged ale with coffee and maple
I think
syrup
I got a little buzz just by
at
smelling
a
that.
whopping
Shit.
16.65%.
It's all right. It's fine.
It's a good way to start the show.
We're going hard in the paint today,
I
guys.
want to start my morning with this. Just nothing to say.
I like that the frog's got a stack of pancakes right there. Whoa, man, that.
That was good. Yeah, what was that you were talking shit about the maple syrup?
No, I said usually when a beer has maple syrup, it's usually a little overpowering.
Gotta watch. Just read the brewery names.
Well, that and when it's
Some
got,
breweries know how to do shit.
when it's 16% ABV to cut
Oh,
the
there
maple
it is.
syrup.
Yeah. Yeah.
The ABV or the maple.
Yeah.
It's not quite as hot as as the
No.
nose would
No,
make you
it's
think
not.
it is, or hearing 16.65.
No, but that went straight to my head though.
Once
I can feel it.
again, I mean, very clear body, but it's not a
It's not a weak
thin body by any
No.
means.
Hoppin' Frog knows how to make a fucking beer.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's delicious.
So much to the point they make up their own styles.
True story.
They're good at that. We have a pintuple behind us.
I mean, because not very many people are doing their level of ABVs as frequently as they do.
No, they know what they're doing.
As at least old Avery used to be in that game. I don't know if they still are, but
It's so good.
Coffee doesn't quite work for me as well as some of the other coffee beers,
I
but
don't really
it's
taste coffee at all.
It's there. It's just
Very, very faint.
it's not as strong. But
yeah.
I want a little more coffee. Which is funny because John usually wants less, and now he wants more, and I'm confused.
No, it's a little bit. It's just a different coffee
Ah.
than what I was kind of hoping for. It's clashing a little bit with the maple syrup.
I don't know who you
I
are
don't even
anymore.
Bad
taste the
tongue
coffee.
day.
Yeah,
It's a bad tongue day.
it's blending quite well. Like if you were drinking coffee with a stack of pancakes
It's what this tastes like.
and vodka in it,
In the pancakes.
then that would be what we're ingesting right now. And I am glad that I had
breathing
some
it.
hamburger
Holy crap.
helper this evening.
It's a good way.
Because if I had done this on an empty stomach, this would be a different show.
Yeah, it's
Glad
a
I
good
ate
thing.
something
Good
before
thing
I got
Steph
in
made
there.
sure you
Yeah, I had a little something belly
had the
tonight.
homemade hamburger helper up there.
Yeah.
I mean, John and I had really good tacos, but you know.
They were so good that they didn't leave any for me.
In all fairness, I
Kylie.
don't think the chicken made as much as they expected.
It's pork, but
Or
yes.
pork, yeah. I knew what it was and said the wrong damn thing in my head, but
Yeah.
but
They all taste like chicken.
didn't make as much as I think you guys thought it would.
No. I think she bought like a 1.9 pound.
Because it was really funny. Like
Wow.
Steph went to get another taco and kind of went, "Huh?
Yeah.
There's not much left, is there?" And Kylie had one before she took the dog home.
Oh, okay.
There just wasn't any more for more.
And actually, I saw Kylie load that taco up.
Is that the reason we were out of pork?
There's a lot of
It
meat
was like a
on
half
that
pound
taco.
of pork on there.
1.9 pounds of pork. Kylie ate half of it.
Atta girl. She is her father's daughter.
She is her father's son.
So this beer, though.
Let's talk about a wrestling party. I mean,
Yes.
All right, so this
Brett
beer.
says getting paid to watch so far tonight. Good job, man.
Attaboy.
Yes.
This beer, it's sweet. I think the coffee comes through just a little bit, gives you just a little bit of that. It helps cut down the maple. The booze helps cut down the maple. I think it's balanced really well. I think Matt kind of described it real well. It's like drinking your coffee with that you made a little strong with some whiskey or some vodka or something, and a stack of pancakes while you're doing it. I love it.
That's good.
It's really fantastic, and I have a little bit of a quibble with the coffee, but I'm still going to go to 4.75.
It's just almost dangerous.
Yeah.
I wish it had a little bit more coffee flavor, personally. But other than that, I mean, it went straight to my head.
We're going to score it since John already went ahead and gave his.
I know you didn't give a score. He
Well,
did.
it's always him first.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
First beer of every episode. So now
I
it's
thought
you.
it was you. I thought you went first. Anyways. I'm gonna have to agree and say 4.75.
I want more coffee, so I'm giving it a 4.5. That's the issue with me. Just it couldn't
I agree,
quite
but
tingle
yeah.
my jingles.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite tingle the jingles, but 4.75 is fantastic. Hoppin' Frog makes another damn good beer.
Yeah.
Our score system, since John gave the score before we went over that,
That's true.
3 is perfectly average beer. Above a 3 is above average, obviously. Shocker. 4 is seek out. That's where you're now like, hey, this thing's damn good. I'm going to find a way to get it. 4, 7, 5, and 5, they're the ones that jingle your tingles, tingle your jingles. Or Matt, what was yours again?
Twix your tweeter.
Twix your tweeter.
Or fluff your muff.
Oh, yes!
That sounds a little dicey.
That sounds dirty.
Well, so does
And
the
none of the
whatever
other
he
does?
said. I know. I'm like, all y'all's are just as bad.
Fluff your muff.
Under 3 is below average.
I need a shower now.
But 2.5 to all right, white bread. 2.5
gotta
to
fluff your
3
I feel dirty.
is still that like kind of very drinkable. A lot of beers can be in that range.
What? It goes along with the coat.
Under
Yeah. it's
under
enough.
2
I like it.
under 2 is that like
Yeah, it is under a coat sometimes.
No, not under. It goes with the coat.
under 2
Sorry,
is
let him
now
get his
we're at
now.
it's okay. I'll still drink it. Whatever. Under 1 is no. You can kind of fuck right off on that. And drain pour that. So
We need to start with 16% more often.
You know what?
well, I basically gave up on that with these two not shutting up.
Number 1, fuck that fucker who stole an hour of daylight.
I believe that was Ben Franklin.
I thought we got the daylight back now,
No, we jumped an hour ahead. We lost
Yeah.
an hour.
Spring forward, fall back. So we.
but it's still daylight out right now. When
Well,
it
we
comes
get it at
to
the end of the day, but we lose it at the beginning. They
Okay.
stole my hour of sunlight from the beginning of the day. I
was
get to
like-
work at 7:30,
And it's dark.
and it was literally just starting to get daylight.
I was just
And
like,
it's gone.
it's still daylight now, and it's normally not. So
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
daylight
no,
till
but
about
it's-
8.
I'm pretty happy. This is when I want it to be daylight. In the morning, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
In the morning, I do give a fuck.
Need that extra help to get it up and going, right?
Yes, it's already tough enough. Fuck that guy.
I hear like morning sex can help with that. So just wake up Steph. You know,
Talk to her.
Steph's still watching, going that motherfucker.
It's fair.
So Russ says, BYBC, who has the best beard of the 3? And what is the history of the name? I'm guessing
History.
BYBC?
Oh. Called the history. Like, the history of the name was, I was bored during COVID and made an Instagram and didn't want something like Beer Babe or Beer Bitch, like all the other 50
Boobs and
million.
beer.
Yeah, all the other broads on Instagram have. And I sit in my backyard and drink beer all the time, so it's just kind of where it came from.
It became the backyard
Yard
beer
beer
chick.
BYBC.
Yes.
Not
Because
bring
someone
your
else
black-
brought up, because at first it was just
BBC?
and someone brought up
guys.
first time.
Yeah, that
and
would
I instantly went and changed and made it 4 words instead of 3. But it doesn't really matter because someone still refers to me as that, and that's fine. I'm fine with it.
I love how it's...
so that started during COVID when you started doing the.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I had it on my own personal Instagram, and the few people that I had on there, because it was set to private, were like, thought I was an alcoholic, because all I posted was beer pictures. So I was like, well, you know what?
We're really good at our brand.
I know, I'm like, screw you. I'll just make a new Instagram for all the other thousands of people that would rather see.
So you start a business, and it goes from alcoholic to entrepreneur.
I'm too lazy.
That's
to do
what
that.
I found out when I started this with John.
Also,
I went from alcoholic to entrepreneur.
Russell, we need a BYBC FYM. Fluffy Muff.
No.
I was like, FYM.
Like for your mom?
So
FYM?
for your mom.
FYM.
I was like, forget you, mothers.
All right, guys. The next
Fluffy
one
Muff.
is the gluten-free, dairy-free
gluten-free.
Seltzer smoothie.
That's
This
500
is
calories.
smooth.
Yeah.
This is the painkiller.
Instead of guessing ABV, this time we're gonna guess calories.
It doesn't even tell us what's in it.
No, this
time.
is a trial batch released for your input as we explore new flavors.
There is no calories on there.
It has pineapple puree, peach puree, tangerine puree, cara orange, and cream of coconut, along with nutmeg and cinnamon.
Well, it's a painkiller. That's what painkillers have in
That
them.
thing's got everything.
You guys ever have the $1 Million Pie?
The fuck's that?
I'm
Okay.
just waiting. No, there's gonna be a joke here somewhere.
No, it's like literally like marshmallow cream and
You're bringing that up because it's Pie
and
Day.
oranges and pineapple, like basically everything this has in it. So, I don't know if you guys ever had it. That's what we always had it for Thanksgiving.
I mean, I know like
never
sugar
heard of
cream pie, aka Hoosier pie.
Gross.
What? Leave.
Only if it's not Wix. Wix sucks.
Oh my god, you're wrong.
I've had fresh Wix too. It still sucks.
Still wrong.
My God.
Wix is heaven.
Nope.
Oh, did I tell you
Ooh,
guys?
that
I heard
smells
that
just like
the best sugar cream pie place did end up closing down in
Did
Broad
they?
Ripple. Yeah,
That was really
I think
good.
COVID killed them.
There's a pie place in Sobro that has sugar cream pie all the time.
And
Or is it creme brulee? I think it's a creme brulee pie, not sugar cream.
Still like creme brulee was still not the same.
yeah. Russ says boozer to brand ambassador. Sure, specifically where we're.
Matt Sound Problems reading again.
No, that's actually what it says. I just don't know the context this time.
Boozer to brand ambassador.
Yes.
None of us are branded. Well, I mean, it was for a sunglasses company briefly.
Well, he was saying that's how you changed, since you brought up about like
Oh,
changing from
that's
being
what
an
he's saying.
alcoholic
But
to
we're not a brand ambassador, though.
He's talking about me.
Oh, but you're
Ooh, shit.
too much cinnamon.
I think it's tasty.
It's good. Too much cinnamon.
Really?
I think this is pretty
that's
freaking
it's
good.
really good.
For someone who doesn't like coconut,
I know.
I don't even.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like it.
I don't
just
taste
am being
coconut.
nitpicky.
Actually,
That's coconut water.
I like the way this is.
Ow.
It is the creme de coconut, I thought I heard.
Coconut water.
I was the creme.
I thought you said creme.
Water.
Too.
I'm fairly certain I said water.
I thought you said cream to coconut.
Oh, I did say cream of coconut. My bad.
That's probably what makes it a little bit thicker too.
Extra thick!
Yeah, it's got a great texture. I guess maybe
It's a
due
good
to
flavor.
that,
I do like it. Don't get me wrong. I just want a little less cinnamon.
I think it's delicious.
It's still like in the Three Bears It All episode. This one could use a little more coffee.
Oh my
This
God,
one has
it's
a
so
little
funny.
too
I had
much
this conversation in
cinnamon.
my head with myself
It really is
earlier.
gonna be, yeah.
This one's too hot. This one's too hard.
Can't be too hard.
Come on, bed, you sickos. Where are you going?
I think it was just foam.
I was thinking about something in bed.
I don't like. We've had smooches on before. I know they're a seltzer, but it's not.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's
It's a seltzer smoothie. At least they call it that now.
Yeah.
it's a smoothie.
It originally was just didn't it just start at first say seltzer?
No, I think it did.
I think it said so
Did it say
smoothie,
so?
Yeah.
I can't remember. They don't have the calories on it this time.
Like, I really like
sad.
these.
Well, it's because it's the.
I know, but I'm sad. I want the calories because they're entertaining.
Because what is that strawberry banana one was like 350 or something.
Something like that.
God.
For like an 11-ounce seltzer, 12-ounce seltzer.
They're just what they are. They're stupid. They're delicious. They're very fruity. Low ABV. I don't know. It's great flavors, and I think we're balanced.
Yeah. That one's not my favorite of the ones I've had. I mean, it's good, but it's not my favorite one so far.
They tend to be exactly what it says it is.
Yeah, it is true.
You want to go first?
Sure. Since Tyler's texting.
No, so a kid that I gotta say this just real. A kid that plays travel in our organization who just signed at a major JUCO and is going to play college ball.
Nice.
Got cut from his high school team as a senior.
Because he signed?
No, like that's not what happens. High school coaches want those guys.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I'm like, really? That's kind
they
of silly.
cut him from his, like, I don't know why. That's what I was like staring at my phone like.
That's kind of idiotic.
Either they're the best high school team to ever play sports,
Right.
or he pissed off the coach somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He screwed the
Probably
coach's daughter. He did something. Anyway, what is your score?
I'm gonna have to just do. I'd say just 4. It's good. It's not my favorite.
I'm gonna give it a 4 as well.
Question mark.
I am going to go a little bit higher. I actually really enjoyed it. I'm going to go 4.5.
So it's 4.25.
Yep.
Alrighty then. Matt, I forgot to ask you about Den Haag. What would you have given that lovely hopping frog to start off?
I think I would go a 4.5.
He agrees with me.
Oh, 4.75 then.
Too late, motherfucker. And
That was the average.
No, it was really good. There's a couple things. It's more that it's not, being the stout guy, I'm like, it's so close and it's got everything else that's really good. I just prefer stouts to that.
and then the
flavor profiles.
painkiller. What would you give that one?
I would go a 4 on that one. I think the flavors are great, well balanced, but I don't see me drinking a whole lot of it. Just because,
He
like,
agreed with me again.
doing more than one can of that would be tough. Like, it's not like, and you guys were talking about while I was doing the dish specialty duties, that it's not, there's a seltzer, and then there's this. This really is the opposite of it. It's anti-seltzer.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, hey, you want something light and crisp and bubbly and barely any flavor and hardly any calories? We're the opposite of all that. We're still going to call it a seltzer.
Yeah.
That's true.
Alrighty then. So actually, before that,
Yeah.
are you excited for Beer Fest to come back?
Oh, yeah. I've already been to one. Yeah, I've only been to one so
Which
far.
one did you go to so far?
Frigid Digits.
All those letters ran together on you.
Frigid Digits.
Oh, I knew what you said, but the way you said it, all
Frigid
the letters.
digits?
Frigid Digi. Did you see Chris Reed and Steph and Tommy?
No.
Because they were there, too.
Nope, I did not.
Well, she's short. She can't see long distances in a crowd.
That's very true.
This is true. I am short.
But yeah, no, we're excited. It'll be nice to get back out, do all that good stuff. We got to figure out which Indiana on Tap events we're gonna be working.
There's a lot that we got to figure out.
Yeah, we're both slacking a little bit on that. But we're excited to get back out. Matt and I have already been to one because we enjoyed Winterfest.
Mm-hmm.
We really enjoyed Winterfest. We really enjoyed the time after Winterfest. It was good. It was a good day.
Yeah.
It was.
It was a really good day.
Twas.
I remember 90% of it, 95% of it.
It's good.
It's more than Matt remembers.
I know. I was like, didn't somebody not remember like getting home in the Uber?
Well, neither one of us remember riding in the Uber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and somehow it was
there
only
at
$5.
Yeah, I looked. Yes, we paid.
There you go.
I looked at the price, and like the next morning, I'm like looking at the price, going,
You got some sort of frequent driver or rider program? Like,
Yeah, or is it more likely that
never
there was an
had
Uber
an
that
Uber
got
that
ordered that
cheap,
was canceled,
ever.
and then I got a second Uber afterwards that went back for a regular price? Which one makes more sense?
do you have a payment on there?
I don't know. That slept a lot since then.
Well, I just looked at my app, and
I've never had an Uber.
And it
that
said
cheap.
that it wasn't
I think
a
the cheapest
cancellation.
Uber
Oh,
I've
really?
ever had was like
Oh, okay.
$7 or $8, and that's going from my house to like 2 miles down the road.
yeah, it was like $5.42 or
That's
something like that.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not even that cheap for me to go to
it
the
was
traders,
fucking great.
right?
All right, this is the Italian style horror pills.
What'd you call me?
Terrifica, because I'm saying it like that because it's horror. It looks like Terrifica, but it's got to be Terrifica, right? Like terrifying. Because it's horror
Terrifica.
pills.
Yeah, that means terrifying.
Like Terrifica, right? Can't
I
be
don't know how to
Terrifica.
say it.
No, yeah, Terrifica would be kind of silly.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Unless it's terrific.
Does anybody speak Italian?
Oh, that's a made-up word. That has to be.
I don't
Go
look it
Google
up.
machine.
This
Google
is.
Translate.
It's by Wayfinder Brewing. Italian-style Pilsner. They want to make sure
I can
you
even
fucking-
see that without my glasses on.
It's a 4.7%. This is aromatic, hop forward, and drying. It suggests a more tall, thin glass.
Fancy.
I thought this might have been a
The
collab.
Epic Lager collaboration with Heater Allen, Modern Times, and Wayfinder Beer. It was brewed by Wayfinder, but it was in collab with all of them. So, the it has instructions. You guys want to hear the instructions?
Wait.
Terrifica.
Yeah, perfect. Cool.
Terrifica.
Wait, does it have the accent?
Terrifica.
I missed the accent. Was the
Terrifica.
problem?
Well, you didn't see the tilde?
It barely. Yeah.
Terrifica.
But anyway,
It means terrifies.
Well, that makes
that's
sense.
a really happy word
Terrifica.
for
Terrifying.
goddamn Italians. All right. Anyway,
CC.
guys, there's instructions.
Okay. I'm listening.
Step 1, open. Step 2, drink.
No.
I like it.
I was waiting for it to say, like, pour in glass.
They kept
You
it
said had a
simple. I like
specific
that.
glass.
You don't put too much thought into this.
That's right. Keep it simple, stupid.
I just loved it. I saw that it said instructions. I'm like, oh, I wonder what these are. And
So
then I
the other ones
looked and I'm
usually
just
say
like,
gently roll or
Yeah.
something dumb like
serve in a
that.
certain glass at a certain temp.
Yeah. Open, drink.
I like it. All right. God, boys.
Terrifica.
Terrifica.
Oh my god, this smells like the beer my dad used to drink when I was like a little kid.
Schlitz?
No, he didn't drink Schlitz. I don't know what he drank when I was little. Probably PBR, but I don't know.
I'm curious the whole
I think I asked
horror
Kylie that
pills,
question
though,
one
like
day.
where that came from.
What'd your dad drink when you were little?
All of them.
Yes.
Yeah, just, yes. Actually, if you go to YouTube, there's this old show called
You can see
You
for
can see
yourself.
all the stuff.
Beer and baseball.
It's a Pilsner.
That's a Pilsner.
Last week's Italian was better, I thought.
I mean, it's kind of nice
think
after
last
having
week's
that
Italian
thick
stood out more.
smoogey thingy. That's kind of nice to. That's a nice little palate cleanser.
Well, it's kind
almost.
of why I did it that way.
I figured as much.
Especially since we have the dream
Correct.
coming up. The dream chunk.
No, I
I
brought the
bring it
chunk.
to Jay, a
That's not-
dream.
Yeah, it's
The dream chunk.
Oh, it does say chunk.
Yeah.
Why are you arguing with me?
Oh, Jesus. Okay, now yes, I see it. Okay.
John, do you have to sit between them?
It's crisp. It's clean. It is drying. They were very correct.
Yeah.
It's got a dry mouthfeel, especially at the end.
Yep.
It's not very scary.
There's just not a lot of extra there, which
Just taste it.
and I know it's
Yeah,
Pilsner,
Pilsner.
but Pilsners can be made in a nice bready way. They can be made with a little more
These Italians are not.
flavor. But last week's had at least a little more flavor. It was a unique flavor.
unique
It's kind of more
flavor.
like
Yeah,
floral.
you guys went on.
Yeah,
about
it was a
that
little more
one.
floral.
All y'all
This
went
is
on
this is
about that one
just
last week.
dry Pilsner. That is it.
Yeah,
Boom.
it really. It's
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just I was hoping for when I saw Italian Pilsner, I was hoping for that floral again. It
Yeah.
really was.
I know. I'm sad that I didn't get to have that one y'all had last
Well,
week.
maybe we just got spoiled because we had that one first. Had we had this one first and then tried that one, because we're not
No.
supposed to compare beers, remember?
No, but I'm just
Two
saying.
Beerded Guys.
My
as he sits
anticipation.
there in comparison.
Hey,
Right.
but no, it was my anticipation was Italian Pilsner's Italian Pilsner, so I'm looking for a floral profile is what I was looking for.
Gotcha.
Yes, having not had one before, we thought,
Yeah.
well, maybe that's what makes that.
Gotcha.
So we're not sure if the other one just added something different, this one's more traditional, or maybe they did it right and they did
Vice
it wrong.
versa, Yeah.
I was just really hoping for that floral profile because that was unique as shit, and I loved it.
No, I'm sad I didn't have it.
And if you missed last week's show, it was the Talia al dente.
Talia al dente.
So fucking good.
Yeah.
It was a Pilsner that got like a 4 or a 4.25, something like that. 4. I gave it a 4.25. But, yeah, so, tasty beer. It just, I wanted more.
The drying in a Pilsner is just, it throws me off. Like, Pilsners aren't supposed to be like IPA bitter, lasting bitter.
It does warn you
This
on the
isn't
can,
that
though.
bad.
Hop forward, dry.
No, it is. Yeah, and that it is. It's on
At
the
least
can.
what's on the can was in the can.
Yeah.
Although the art could have been cooler. You know, it's a horror pills. There's a
I
whole
actually
lot of
kind of
cool
like
shit
the
you
art. It's
could
like
do.
nice, clean,
Of
simple,
course.
like gothic looking, like old school black and white film kind of movie poster.
That's what I got from it.
Italian.
That's what I
Italian
get from
movie.
it too. I just don't like it.
Well, Tyler.
Like I agree with you.
Real quick, draw me something similar.
I'm not an artist.
Exactly.
Oh, we got Cosmos Carlos.
Cosmos!
Doing the best impersonation he can do of Obi-Wan. Hello there.
Nice.
Cosmos, we've missed you. I hope all is well, and you are drinking nothing but the best beers
Yeah.
for the cheapest prices.
And for
Did
the
you ever
record,
find out where he's from? Like,
if
where's
if
he
you
at?
have been
He's
talking,
told us, and I'm drawing a blank. I
Oh.
really wish you wouldn't have said that.
Sorry.
if you've been commenting on the Twitch and we haven't seen it, apologies. I think
It's not been working correctly.
I think the comments on Twitch haven't been working for a
because
while.
last
and
week
just-
I commented a whole bunch. And
yeah,
like,
we don't
none
get that
of
many
them
people
popped up.
on there to notice it, so sorry if we've been missing you, man.
Even on the viewer side, because it'll show up in
I'm gonna
different
pull up
colors.
Twitch now and
and
let's
it
see. I'm gonna
doesn't.
make a comment.
I didn't
Weird.
see any of them.
It'll probably fucking work this time. Now John's
Oh, well.
doing it.
It was just Facebook and
And he says, "Yes, I am." Face.
Good. Glad you're drinking well.
Cosmos. Where are you located? I'm curious.
At his house.
Yeah, he's told us. I just don't remember, and I feel bad. And I'm sorry, Cosmos. But the Terrifica.
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 Yeah.
You really gotta sing it, you know. Let's hear the song in that voice.
No, it's a trillion of your-
Margaretti.
We don't talk about Bruno. Sorry.
I heard that on the drive home from work today. I'm like, what
See, if
the
you
fuck
do
is this?
Go, Terrifica.
And then I like push the like info button and I'm like, Encanto?
Dude, great movie.
Russell, I appreciate you.
What are
Oh,
we
Two
doing
Beerded
now?
Guys.
Nothing
Hey,
yet,
yes,
nothing
the
yet.
Twitch is working now on comments.
Yay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It worked for me.
And,
No, that's because you commented from Two Beerded Guys, dumbass.
It would still show up.
Oh, gosh.
I feel like John's point's valid. Cosmos is
It would show up
confirming
on
he
there.
is from Panama. He
Panama.
says, the belly bottom of America.
It really kind of is.
Well, that doesn't need to be on.
That's what I sound like?
There.
Ugh.
I
You know,
just
it's like you heard
commented.
me laugh.
Did mine pop up?
Yeah, says
Now it fucking works.
TVG Ops Guy. Hey.
Last week it did not.
No, it didn't
Because I
work
commented
last
a
week.
whole lot last week. I was so sad.
It was just Facebook and then your
he was
brother.
actually commenting on OnlyFans. That's why it wasn't showing up. He was
That's
on the
what it
wrong
was.
site.
That's what I was sitting there. All right, so did it not pop up?
What? Yeah, I got hey.
No, I said
Maybe
something
it's
else.
the icons that don't
Well,
work.
I also spoke, but last time, but that's really weird.
Well, it showed up on John's because I can see your little icons on his little screen.
The emojis.
Oh, no. Ops Guy, on the other hand, fucking sucks. Oh, that's Two Beerded Guys.
Best part is the not safe for work filter's on. So hold on. There it is.
There it is.
All right. Anyway, back to this beer, guys. What are we gonna score it? I'm first. I'm gonna go.
Because if you're not first, you're
I'm
last.
gonna go 3 even. I think it's a pilsner. It's a solid pilsner. I'm not mad at it. I wouldn't kick it out of bed, but
Yeah, no, I'm assuming it's kind of what an average Pilsner, Italian Pilsner would be, so I'm going to go 3. It's fine. I don't think it's not bad by any means.
I have to agree with both y'all. 3.
so
You do
that
that
is
math in your
a
head.
3 average.
Dude, let me try it. 3 plus 3 plus 3
Divide that.
by 9. Let's let's cube that.
What? Goofball.
That'd be the third root, is what you're looking for.
Yeah,
Cube
you're
to be timesing it by itself 3 times.
That's right.
Math
a while.
nerd.
What about
been a while.
what about that one? You gonna ask that one? You don't care, do you?
No, he doesn't.
Hey, what's our movie of the week this week?
I
Did
love
watch it?
all of
I
you
don't
except
remember.
for John.
Did I watch
Ops
it?
Guy.
Yes, you watched it. Because we are reviewing none other than Tom Hanks, because it's Tom Hanks month. We're reviewing Terminal.
Oh God, that's what I was gonna say.
So happy. Love that fucking movie.
I am
been
excited for the
forever.
discussion on this. I have very different opinions than I expected to have for this movie.
Dude,
It's
I
been a
knew
long
you
time
guys.
since I've watched
I
it. I
knew you
haven't
guys
seen
would
it
end up
forever.
liking it more than you expected, and it
Oh, I
makes
didn't
me
say
so
that.
happy.
Yeah, right. He's making
It's
assumptions
sad.
right now. He's making
I fell in love
assumptions.
with her and then
Oh, I know you guys like it. Don't worry.
Oh, so this is gonna be a fun, interesting movie review then.
I know you guys like
It
it.
sounds like.
You fucking like it, damn it!
Oh. Now we're getting to work wife talk here, huh? You're gonna watch something, you're gonna like it.
No, but seriously, I'm excited. As always, we like to thank Turfs Up Radio for sponsoring our Two Beerded Guys Drunken Movie Reviews, your industry, your station.
Our drunken reviews.
Exactly.
Tee that up. I was half second too late.
Yeah, I even like.
Yeah, you did.
Sounds like you didn't see that coming at all.
But yeah,
I was
so
thinking about because we sent Russell our promos, and I don't forgot any comments. And I know Russell had some events last week, which probably meant he didn't really get a chance to check out the promos much. But
Yeah,
what the fuck, Russ?
I'll let you already heard because I know we gave him a couple takes, right? Like,
Yeah, I want to know what you thought of the promos. There's 3 takes. I want to know which one you like the best.
yeah, really let us know.
Make sure you really.
this is why you lose $400 at poker. You have a terrible poker
Oh
face.
no, I have a great poker face when I want to. I don't play poker at the casino. I don't trust those card dealers more than anything.
True story.
Russell says the promos have been playing. All of them.
Yes.
All of them?
Yep, he said all of them.
We'll load up one special promo on the machine at break, so everybody can hear it.
That's a fun promo.
Yeah, that was. I just thought that was gonna be for a giggle.
I'm still mad. I thought I could come up with something faster than I did.
I never liked this color. This color looks like
Yeah.
like.
All
puke
right,
and
so
vomit.
this is Drecker Brewing Company in
Not a family color,
collaboration
but it smells amazing.
with Burley Oak.
Does it have
This is
bananas?
the Dream Chunk Yogurt Parfait.
Tart in there.
We're looking at a raspberry,
bananas?
strawberry, tart, cherry, coconut, granola, and lactose with yogurt.
No bananas.
Yeah, so
Got the tart cherry on the nose for sure.
It smells like strawberry banana.
Russ says keep them coming. Get BYBC to give a shout.
We will. We're gonna do her fluffy
No.
buff.
I don't think that could go on radio.
Will that fly, Russell?
I think fluffy buff would fly.
This does
know-
kind of have a strawberry
like,
nanner
do you
flavor to
know-
it, doesn't it?
I know. You've been saying this whole time. No one listens to you.
Huh?
You're unappreciated in your own time.
No, I was agreeing with her.
I do agree with that. And that's
What?
what I
Did you say
appreciate
something?
you, John.
Did you say something?
I don't know. This is pretty good flavor, but I don't know that I'm getting all of what
got
I
a
would have
metallic
anticipated
aftertaste.
from the can.
I have a really bad.
It does. It tastes metally afterwards.
I haven't yet, but I'm not getting it.
It's
Are you
faint.
tasting it?
I don't know if it's
I'm
because
not
that.
very good tasting the Metallica.
I'm not getting that, but it does remind me a lot of
And
like
as
the
sticky
yogurty
as
after
that-
flavor.
As
Which,
sticky as that's gonna be, I'm probably not gonna do it. I just
crazy.
can't fucking get behind beers that look like this. I
It-
hate to
it-
agree
it's-
with John, but
Yeah.
The color's not appealing.
no.
it is very Pepto Bismol, but
Now,
with
if I was
chunks.
drinking straight out of the can,
That's
okay, I'd
fine,
probably be
yeah.
fine. But pouring it into a glass, which is half the fun of these,
Thicker ones.
is like to see the colors and to do. This just looks like vomit.
It does. It doesn't taste like it. I mean, it tastes fine, but it looks.
I just get like
horrible.
a very faint metallic. Not after every sip, but
See, I'm decent at tasting that, and I'm not catching it.
I don't know if maybe it's because that Pilsner first. Sometimes it does that for me.
Do you remember how to do it, John? Give it a little more time.
I don't know, I'm not gonna get it.
What
Now
do
you
you
can
do?
smell it.
So Russell says, much like the original Indiana Jones,
do?
anything goes.
So you take a little
tell.
beer, put it on your hand, arm, whatever, and kind of rub it on there a little bit. Let it sit for a second. Then if it has any of that issue, you'll smell rust, essentially.
Okay.
I don't know.
But yeah,
Wouldn't it also depend on the person's body chemistry? Because everybody's a little bit
not typically.
pH is
It's
different.
not typically. It's just the oils in the outside the skin.
Shout out Small Money.
Smoke. So I'm gonna
No, I
do.
don't smell it, but
I can usually taste it when it's there. That's one. It's funny because that's a flavor I pick up real bad. While
it's
John,
not bad.
while there's other flavors I don't catch that John does.
I can't normally get them. And I can't get the easiest fucking one.
Which one?
The diacetyl.
Oh yeah, you do
I
struggle.
can
with that.
never get that.
Russell asks, are we talking about Tyler's man set?
Yes, rust.
just
My man
rusty.
said it's rust.
I thought you meant you gotta lick your skin and rub it first. It's like a scratch and sniff, but a little different.
The flavor's solid. I really wish the raspberry or the tart cherry came through more.
So is that
Like,
one
I want it
back
to be a little more sour. It's very creamy, very sweet. If either one of those flavors came through a little stronger and gave it a little more tartness, I think this would be a much more enjoyable beer.
I think it tastes like strawberry banana. And I know there's no banana in it, but that's my
I'm
first.
gonna agree with you. I think some of that is because they did do the yogurt thing, which like strawberry yogurt kind of innately has that banana-y thing to it.
Possibly.
So I think that's where it came because the finish of it, where I think you're getting the metallic flavors, kind of to me that yogurty finish. I feel like a strawberry yogurt cup.
No.
I get
I
a
don't
real
get
strong
metallic yogurt. See, I got it on
tropical
that last
strawberry yogurt starburst is what I get from that. And I think the flavors are pretty good. A lot of the chunks and beers from Drucker that are this style have a thicker body than this one. This body's actually a little bit more thin,
Should have used the chocolate.
and it's not bad. It actually works just fine, but kind of taken aback because I know I've had these beers,
And I've
I'm
never
used to
had-
that almost smooge sort of.
Have you ever had
thickness.
Burley Oak Dream though? It's like a dream by itself.
Don't. No,
I've
I don't
not.
think so.
I've never had Burley Oak Dream, so I don't know if that may be playing in with it, like a little bit thinner.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, we're both on our phones.
I feel like I'm at work
Well,
in a
that's,
meeting.
well, I mean, I'm trying to ignore you as much as possible. So
No,
I mean,
that's typically so.
No phones until after the show.
I'm on my phone
Okay,
literally
Dad.
every show.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is kind of.
That's why you pick it up and I sit there and I text you when I'm at home.
I blame you guys.
I mean,
But
my,
Well, I
So-
don't make him. I don't text him before. I see him on his phone and then I text him. Shut up.
Secrets.
oh, they're good ones too.
Okay.
All right, so that is the end of the.
No, we didn't rate it.
We haven't, have we?
No.
I was a little disappointed with it. I was trying to skip. Like, it's not bad. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah. I
Like,
agree
I'm
with
not
that.
mad.
Are you having the dad conversation with the beer? I'm not mad. I'm just let down.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's not my favorite of the crazy beers that they do.
Nope.
That color is a color that I realize with these styles of beers I'm just going to have to deal with. Because there's a lot of that color.
Chocolate, or when you get yogurt and
I
berries,
honestly,
that
I like it
turns funky.
enough. I would probably seek it out at a 4. I wouldn't go any higher, but I would seek it out at a 4. I actually really, I did like that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I'm not mad.
Yeah.
Just
Disappointed. So I've had quite a few Dreckers in my.
No comparisons.
I
Let's
know.
do it this time.
So yeah, I'd probably say it. That one's probably my least favorite. It's probably 3.25.
I'm a 3.5. Decent flavors.
It was fine, but
It wasn't balanced like I expected Wrecker fruited sour to be.
3.5.
Matt, what would you give it?
I'm gonna have to continue this awkward trend of agreeing with Tyler tonight. 3.5.
That's 3 in a fucking row.
Fucking lame.
Or 4 in a row.
I do like the taste of
Why is he
it,
kissing his ass
but
so
the
much?
stuff that's on the can isn't all in it. So I gotta dock him a little. And yeah. Oh, it's time for Tyler's favorite part of the show. It's the return of John's pet name of the week. Liz says hi to her. Super moist meat pickle.
Yeah.
Ask John for the recipe.
oh my god.
I will give it to you.
And every woman will give it back.
Every?
Except for Liz. Apparently. Sorry.
I appreciate that one.
Liz, I had
That
started.
is not what I appreciate about you, Liz.
Liz, I had started coming around to your pet name of the week,
Usually they're really
and
good.
then
I
you
really
do
like
that.
it. Oh, no.
That's
Until you see that it literally comes from the
Don't say that
Wartime
word.
Cleaning and Cookbook.
Oh, that's funny. Wartime.
Like
cleaning
literally,
cookbook.
true.
No, I still said what I meant. Internet what I said.
And I agree with you.
I'm gonna want to see that recipe later. Just because
You will.
Just
He
I'm like,
would.
what
He
is
would.
in this?
Nah,
Done.
it's too white bread to want that.
That's true.
Oh, got James Milligan or Miglin. Sorry, stopping in to say hi and compliment Tyler on his shirt.
Complain.
Why,
Tyler, about
thank
his
you.
shirt.
I'm just used to like complain. Like I went into like automatic mode there.
Little hog molly. Yeah,
I just saw the Santa hat.
Gotta
that's why I
rep
was like,
my Indiana boys.
All I see in this, then grind with some pickles and moisten.
Moisten. It's moisten.
moisten.
You don't
not
actually like-
moisten.
Is there a T?
There's a tea.
Yeah, but you don't.
Moisten.
You don't. That's not how you say it.
Sure
That's not
is.
how this works.
And this will serve 10 or 12.
Oh, that's a big meat pickle.
Depends how big that meat pickle
That is a big moist meat
Fine
pickle.
for a kitchen party.
Oh my.
Oh, the next time I go to like a cook thing and it's a carry-in, I'm gonna bring
Maybe
some
it
of
might be
that.
good if you put it on
Not-
the smoker though.
Not reading this one.
All right. Hey, guys, that is the end of the first half of the show. We got some beer coming up next half that'll be great. We'll be right back. I'm TBG_Hops guy.
Mudhog meat pickle.
Our guest, our guest today, BYB Snort. And behind the camera, the one, the only.
Off-screen Matt.
Later, y'all. We'll be right back. Hey guys, we're the Two Beerded Guys. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudhog, Smurf, and Q.
Off-screen hat, and you're listening to Smurfs Up Radio.
Your industry, you're smurfing. Smurshing.
Our Smurfing fun. Good.
What's up, guys? We're the Two Beerded Guys. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudhog, B, and Q.
Off-screen Matt, and you're listening to Turfs Up Radio.
Your industry, your station.
Our drunken shenanigans.
Hey guys, we're the Two Beerded Guys. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudhog, Smurf, and Q.
Off-screen hat, and you're listening to Smurfs Up.
We're the Two Beerded Guys. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudhog, B, and Q.
Off-screen Matt, and you're listening to Turfs Up Radio.
Your industry, your station.
Our drunken shenanigans. Good.
What's up, guys? We're the Two Beerded Guys. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudhog, B, and Q.
Off-screen Matt, and you're listening to Turfs Up Radio.
Your industry, your station.
Our drunken shenanigans.
John and off-screen man, bushy beards and Northern hats. Two bearded guys. Oh yes they are 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 two bearded guys.
Oh, wrong one.
Two bearded guys.
There, we got it. I went to like every screen except for the main one.
Welcome back to the second half of Two Beerded Guys. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudhog's Meat Pickle.
Our guest today,
Backyard beer check.
and behind the
She
camera.
said defeated. Off-screen Matt.
For those, so let us know if you heard those promos that we ran during the break.
Yeah.
We were just trying to
Sometimes it
listen.
does happen.
We were
I've
just trying to
noticed
listen
that
to
when I'm at
them.
home.
We
I'm
weren't
like,
sure if they came through this time or not.
But
If they did, you got them like 4 times. So sorry about that.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun doing that, and we did like 2 serious takes, and we did one fun one with Smurfs for whatever reason.
I don't even remember how Smurfs got involved.
I don't even know.
Oh, it rhymes with turfs.
That wasn't.
It's just that simple and stupid.
Yeah.
that's
You guys
all.
are thinking too hard.
Simple and stupid.
Your brain normally doesn't get in the way, Tyler. There it did.
Well, fuck you too. Yeah, Whew. Anyway, so.
Well, usually
John,
all
you've
your
been
brain
married
blood's in your bones.
basically
so.
your whole life. The rest of us are single, but when was the last time that any of you went on a blind date?
I know.
Well,
I
it was
did.
pretty- obviously
I've
it was
been on a
pretty-
few. They've not gone great.
I know. I did it back in Ball State, and it was terrible.
Well, I mean, it was pre-COVID, obviously. Probably the last one was, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years ago.
So I've gone on 2 in my life. Both were
Oh, I've gone on
Less than
more
stellar.
than 2. And of course, none of
but
them
the
worked
reason I
out.
ask is because I was just on one this weekend. My friend was so excited for me to meet her friend.
Always a bad sign.
It
always the ones
Because
like,
number one, she was older, like
you
41. I'm
no,
like,
that's
ugh.
not. That is not the issue.
How do you think of it?
No.
yeah.
Again, not the issue.
Do you consider blind date as like someone setting you up or like internet date? Is that still considered
even
blind date?
going in sight
Being
unseen.
set up, sight unseen, know nothing about the person.
Oh, okay. Well, then I
Internet,
take
I'm
that back.
texting someone. I
going
can do
in
anything.
Okay.
blind.
Yeah, I legit, like, this was
God,
legitimately
if it's-
going in
Yeah,
blind.
if it's like a blind date, yeah, it's been.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
shit.
been-
This person, it'd be great for you. Yeah.
Have you ever thought of like pretending to be blind on the blind day? That way you got a good out, you know?
Oh, I could do that anyways.
It was less than a stellar experience. It's fine.
I don't know. If
You
I've
know,
ever had like a true blind date before.
She just no.
She didn't tingle your jingles.
No.
No.
Or fluff your muff.
That's right, or fluff.
I mean, she probably would have done all of the above,
Oh man.
but
Why?
I chose
Why? Because
not
she's
to.
old.
No, because that was the signs I was getting.
Because she's old.
Tyler
Is that
was
what you're
scared
saying?
off.
Tyler was putting,
Wow. Yeah. If
putting
Tyler
down
was scared,
no, huh?
that's
No, it
saying
was
much.
more. When it's your friend's friend, you also have to be like, if I'm
You
not
have to act a
interested.
certain way.
Well, if I'm not interested at all, like I can't.
Just
That's
be
how
like,
you, like,
I'm going
also
to the
lose a
bathroom,
friend.
and you just don't go back to the table.
If it wasn't for I was in Evansville, that's probably what I would have done.
jeez.
But yeah, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really hope my friend doesn't ever watch this show. That'd be awkward as shit.
But appreciate you trying.
Right.
I was
Thanks
like, I
for
appreciate you
thinking of me.
watching the show.
Thanks for thinking of him.
Hey, your fiance's cool. I met him. He's cool.
He complained the whole time
you're-
about how he was only 23 and kind of a baby. But he did say he was cool.
Didn't complain.
Who's fiance?
My friend's fiance.
Your blind date's fiance?
No, my
I thought
friend's
you
fiance.
pointed at Matt and said I met your fiance
Oh, yeah,
this weekend.
Matt-
And I was
Yeah,
like,
Matt's engaged to a dude.
It's news to me on multiple levels.
White bread decided to go the opposite real quick.
I have
Well,
a lot
that's
more.
his.
I'm 90%
that's his
sure I'd be
wheelhouse.
doing way
It
better.
really is his wheel.
His wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Except it'd be like a 60-year-old dude. But
He'd still be oblivious, but I feel like those
I
individuals who like Matt
Still
are a
stand
little more
behind. That was
aggressive.
not being hit. That was just.
oh,
know,
you were absolutely being hit on.
That was just men appreciating men.
No. Yeah, they
Yeah,
appreciated
nope, sure was.
you. They appreciated you.
I mean, I'm pretty outgoing. I was buying drinks. Like, we're talking about Dolly Parton. I mean, nothing.
in Denver.
Nothing.
No,
This
it's
is
Chicago.
Chicago for his
Oh,
birthday
Yeah,
last year.
nothing gay there, right?
Oh, you were probably on the outskirts of Boys Town, maybe.
No, we were in a gay bar. Like,
Oh, you were in a gay bar. Well, yeah, there you
well,
go.
it wasn't advertised that way, but it was absolutely a gay bar.
Oh,
You know, like some bars like swinger bars, some bars are gay bars, but they're not advertised that way.
This was a gay bar.
it was just called
But
Moist
for-
Pickles.
but
and
for
you
very-
didn't
like-
realize.
It was like an older gay bar, so it was like the clientele was all like 60 and older.
Oh.
And whether it was male or
Oh,
female.
they were probably all over all
Okay.
y'all
Oh,
boys.
no, because we were hanging out with our friend Tess and we sat back here. Matt went up and was like hitting it off with all of them. And we
Oblivious.
leave and
It
there's
literally
Singing.
is
one of the
Dolly's
guys
fault.
Singing with the
we
guys at the
leave,
bar.
one of the guys runs out and goes, "Bye, Matt."
That did happen. But it literally is Dolly's fault because 9 to 5 played. They started singing. I was like, oh, hell yeah. I started
What's funny
singing.
is I sang it with my friend Tessa because she was right next to me.
And you know what I did? I was like, Tessa, Tyler, what's up with you guys?
because I see what's happening with Matt right now and it's hilarious.
Well, no, and then I was like sauntered over to the bar to get another beverage.
We sauntered.
Sauntered.
Poor choice of words.
Sashayed over to the bar.
Yeah. And then
They
just
watched you saunter.
talking to some of the
Patrons.
friendly patrons at the bar.
It's a great place. It was a lot of fun.
I really liked that bar, and it had like album covers all over the wall. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
Was cash only though.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Luckily there was a cash machine in there.
odd. Sounds like a strip club.
All right, so probably could have been.
Definitely wasn't that.
They'd have paid Matt to get on the table.
They had to pay me to get back down real quick.
All right, so this
Not
is
those guys.
No.
this is
Chasing you out of the.
Block 15 Brewing Company's Sticky Hands Tropical Slam, the Hop Experience Ale, at an 8.1% out of Corvallis, Oregon. Tropical Slam by Sticky Hands Tropical Slam features the same innovative brewing techniques as our base version, but takes it on a journey to the islands, ramping up Sticky Hands tropical fruit and citrus flavors with copious additions of
Citrus.
what hops?
Citra, Mosaic, Galaxy.
We have, let me double check again, Citra, Mosaic, and Galaxy.
Nailed it!
They do add one more though.
Strata.
No,
Amarillo.
no, they're gonna go a little off the blank a little bit with Hallertau Blanc hops.
I've never heard of that one.
We've had it in a few things anymore, But yeah, no, it's literally the cliche as fuck, and then like, oh, we'll throw in something.
Make it different.
Yeah.
But yeah, they evidently self-distro. It says on the can.
This might come as a surprise.
Matt
I
doesn't
am
like
not a
it.
huge fan of this.
Yep.
It's a little sticky icky with some tropical.
Ooh wee.
Which, between Tyler's cookie eating grin and my opinion of this beer, let's be surprised if he likes it.
It's dank as fuck on the
Yeah,
nose.
it
It
is.
is.
It's bitter on the back.
Oh,
With
it's
a little sweet, just a little.
just a little sweet, little malt, little sweet,
Little
little
teeny
fruit,
Yep.
and just bitter, just sticky icky.
You are not going to agree with him on this one.
I'm not. This is going to be the trend breaker here. But you did say it was like 8, right? Like that's pretty.
8.1.
That's pretty reasonable.
It is
this a
what
double, or is
it
this
says
just
in
an
that
IPA?
can,
Just
and
says
what that label says it is what this.
Oh, if I read this label, just this part,
yeah, just that part. I'm like, oh,
I don't even have
okay.
to read the rest. Just
It's
Sticky,
sticky
icky.
hands.
Yeah.
that right there
Yeah,
is what I imagine this beer to be.
I mean,
Yep.
they nailed it.
There's a little tropical fruit flavor. It's not a ton, but it's there. The hop flavors come through really well. How old is this? Oh, very fresh. It's February.
Oh.
Yeah,
This
so-
evidently
Nice.
came in his most recent order.
I bought that. Oh fuck me.
Keep buying stuff like that. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Not in front of your work wife.
Sorry, baby.
I'm probably it's fine.
He's bribing me with sticky icky. Oh, we're having a good time today.
It is good.
Everybody came into this like really fucking tired, and I think that's also
Yes,
part
I
of the
know.
part of the reason we're slap happy as shit.
Or that we started with the 16% probably didn't hurt either.
Now, all right, you got like
No,
a
we
splash
needed
of
to
that.
because like I was really like,
John was regretting
we gotta
doing
do this
tonight.
show.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll make it. I'll fake it through. And then yeah, it's turned out pretty good.
Are you good at that?
Fake it
Yeah.
till you make it.
Yeah. Or just fake it till I'm tired, whatever.
Evidently,
Fake it till tired.
evidently that same school that I told you cut the kid that is going like D2, really good player. They also cut the 4-hole hitter that was at that school. Evidently they were bad teammates.
Oh.
I've literally helped coach this kid.
There's a 4th hole.
He's a fucking stud and a great kid that would like fight anyone for his teammates. Like good dude. Yeah, this coach has
Sounds
it
like
out
a
for him.
personality conflict.
Oh, I'm telling you, this kid must have screwed the coach's daughter. Like it had, like,
I'm gonna get you every time.
that had to happen.
Jen goes first on this beer.
I'm so happy for
This
an IPA.
is
You're welcome.
it's interesting.
And that's an IPA. We were gonna have 2 today, but then I wanted to do the painkiller.
Oh, I do love me a good IPA. That's everything. That's everything you'd want in a regular old IPA.
Are you more on my page, John?
This is the craft beer I got started on right there. That's my kind of craft beer.
Oh.
So what are you gonna score it, dear? He told you were first. You just kept
I know.
going.
I'm gonna have to go with a 4 on that one.
I'm giving it a 4.25.
He's still everyone.
John's like, let me pull that nug out.
That's really kind of where it's at. So I'm not gonna feel bad. It's gonna get the score I probably should give it, but I'm gonna go 3.75. Yeah, it's made really well. It's what it is. Whew.
So it comes out to a 4 average.
Yeah.
Solid score for that. Oh yeah, no, it's still there. It's.
Oh, it's gonna be there for.
I took a big gulp at the end.
I did too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
I
got
took that
me.
last.
As much as I like it, and I would drink more of it. Since we're moving on to a beer like this next, I'm gonna have a slight sip of Hellas before we.
Yeah, it's
I know,
not a bad
like-
idea. I don't have any other palate cleansers.
I'm gonna drink my LaCroix.
Your TV static.
We really should fill some time in.
Well, I thought you were gonna say something.
He took a big old.
If you're watching, which odds are you're not, because it's the second half and that's just the way it works.
Oh, yeah, 'cause it's usually me.
Watch later.
I'm usually the only
No,
person
the
who works
amount-
on the second half.
Which, by the way, thank you all who watch this like on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays. Our numbers are actually really fucking good on those days. You guys are all awesome. So when you watch this over the next couple days and you hear me say that, I mean it. I'm not being facetious or a dick for once.
Oh my dick.
So
Noah.
thank you much. You guys are awesome.
Noah.
We care a lot about you.
Anita.
Charity. Chastity.
My last name was Dick. You want to know what my daughter's name wouldn't be? Anita.
Well, she married in. It was
Yeah, because her main name is Snatch. Because her dad's name is Seymour Snatch.
I appreciate it.
I like it.
And he thinks he wouldn't like Letterkenny.
I know. I mean, those are the last couple seasons when that all comes on there, but still.
I've watched Letterkenny. I don't like it. I like some of the jokes. There's a lot of jokes I enjoy. And I love... So what I've come to find out, I don't like the show. I love the TikTok stuff. Because it's... Take the entire show...
Condense it down to like a minute.
Condense it to about two-minute videos, the funniest jokes. And I laugh my ass off and I'm like, perfect, next episode. Basically, I'm like... Because there's one guy I follow that literally like just posts a bunch of Letterkenny shit. But it's all like... It'll even title like episode 3, but it wouldn't be like all the episode. It's literally just like his favorite shit from the episode. And I'm like, see, this is how Letterkenny is. Just make it stand up.
And it's only a 23-minute episode
exactly.
show anyway.
Even the dumbest shit where Riley and Jonesies are doing their
Oh, I love
butt
Riley.
flexes for
Oh, that was my favorite one. I watched that the other night.
For
It was so
Vidvoc?
good. Yeah,
for
Vidvoc.
Vidvoc.
That explains a lot.
I wonder why it was your favorite.
Oh, hockey player butts? Come on now. Even if they don't play hockey, it doesn't matter.
Oh, God.
I appreciate it.
Jonesy actually plays hockey.
That reminded me.
He's the one that I love.
So we had family game night Saturday night.
Cute.
We had family game night the other night.
Is he the one on Disney's shows too?
Yeah, he's the blonde one.
Yeah, okay.
No, Riley's the blonde. Jonesy's the dark-haired one.
Oh, shit. No, I don't... What? You sure?
Correct.
Family game night.
So
All
we had
right.
family game
I
night
had backwards.
Saturday. My niece, who's in 8th grade, came up to me the other and goes, "Hey, you're coaching 17U this year, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "So that means you'll drop down to 15U freshman next year, right?" I'm like,
How old is your niece?
"Yeah."
She's an 8th grader
She's an
right
8th
now.
grader right now.
Okay.
So her class is what I'll drop down to. And I'm like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Okay." And she texted me all this a while back, but like, the conversation didn't really go very far. And she's just kind of like, I'm like, "Why, sis?" She's like, "Well, I mean," I'm like, "You're wanting to come watch baseball players in baseball pants, aren't you?"
Me.
And she's like, "I mean, me and my friends were kind of thinking we could sit behind home plate and watch the catcher." And I was like, "Oh my God." Like,
Catchers have the greatest asses in baseball.
I just started laughing my ass
Oh,
off.
wait,
'cause
all of them have great
I
asses.
legitimately was just like, my 8th grade niece is literally going,
Except for pitchers.
"Can I come to my uncle's game just to like stare at his players' asses?"
Ass.
Why, was he a catcher? Were you?
Most of my life. It used to be my
That's a
best
joke
asset.
there, right, John?
Now it's become flat and sad.
You're not
He's
doing
been
all
a
those
catcher
squats
all
all
his
day.
life.
That makes a difference.
Almost all his life.
I went from squatting all the time to not anymore, and it got flat.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
I hear that about a few things.
Yeah, I know.
Is it true?
Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it?
They're asking you.
Tyler's
I
asking.
just repeating the movie quote of apparently my spirit animal.
Swallow. There you go.
I want to do that now. Swallow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Come on, you can do it.
All right. Anyway, God, we're fucked up human beings. Sorry, everyone.
That's why they watch.
Say, are we sorry?
This has been an episode.
I blame Jen. She's the
I am not regretting this,
yeah,
for the record.
She's the muff fluffer over there. She's the rude one, the crass
I'm
one.
not the muff fluffer.
It's fluff or muff. Get it right.
Yeah,
There's a difference.
I mean, I think that's the conjugation of it.
No, there's a huge
no.
difference between
It's
fluffing your muff and having your muff fluffed.
it seems like there's a command there.
It sounds like the same thing.
No, it's
Love this.
obviously.
Love this.
I'm like, obviously he has
I love this
zero
toaster.
idea if he thinks they sound the same.
John, finish your beer.
Swallow it, John. You got it.
If you're watching, or if you watch later, comment on the YouTube or Facebook video that you watch it on. Tell us what beer fest you're looking forward to in your local area this year.
I haven't bought any tickets. to anything
Especially
else.
if you are in the Indiana area
Indiana.
Well, I started to just say
like the
Indy.
Indy area, and I'm like the Indiana area.
Well, technically, I remembered we have people that watch
Wait,
Flip Over,
Is that
so.
some kind of like old school aristocrat? Indiana.
But, if you're from Indiana,
To be fair,
you have Beer Fest you're really excited about, let us know. We might put it on our schedule as well.
Every time.
Or if you just want to make fun of Tyler, we always appreciate those comments as well.
That is
you really just make those comments. That's all I care about.
Yeah, that's the big ones. Those are the bigger hitters.
You all can fuck off.
I would say we would read the best ones, but we're gonna read all of them. So
Yeah, because they're all best.
All right, so our next beer is by none other than our friends at River North Brewing. 11.5% ABV.
only half of the 10th year.
This
Well, I
is
can
the
smell it, and it's not even.
Ooh,
like
yeah, that
water.
one's got a nose on it too.
Wow.
this is the rum barrel aged quandary quadruple ale aged in rum barrels.
I think you're saying that. Rum.
I can smell it. Like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's not even close to me.
2021 vintage, release number 5, months in a barrel 8. They bottled 99 cases.
It smells like Jack Sparrow
99.
walked down here.
So when
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
so when they at the anniversary and they were breaking out those cases of the anniversary beer though.
That's rum, all right.
I don't think I've ever seen cases of beer be emptied faster than those anniversaries were.
What, when they sold them, or
Yeah, because people were ordering them and they were literally breaking cases and just.
just trying to get them out to people?
Yeah, if they could slip a few more of those in whatever package might be being sent. I mean,
Slip a few in a package. What?
I said what I said.
I know you said what you said.
That's clearly
Dude, I just
wrong.
took a breath before I drank.
I can't, like, I took
And
a-
like, I got hit with like an ethanol, like straight.
Yeah.
Straight ethanol.
I made the
rum,
mistake.
man.
It's like, it's like somebody gives you a shot of something. You take, you're like, you smell it, and it's like you shouldn't have done that because it just like burned your nose. I haven't tasted it yet. I'm scared.
It's smoky.
It is.
Rum.
Did we finally get one?
I'm not mad at it. It's just different than I was expecting, especially from the smell.
I don't know. It was one.
It
taste.
doesn't.
It was just one taste. I'll let it. I
It
wasn't
definitely
expecting
doesn't
smoky.
taste. It doesn't taste as strong as it smells. That's for sure.
I wasn't expecting smoky. So I'm gonna now that I kind of know.
I'm not liking this at all.
I don't think it's bad. It's just different.
Second taste is better.
It's kind of flat.
I was gonna say it's a little flat, and it seems
It's
like
got a funky aftertaste.
with
I
that
don't like it.
nose and that first initial sip on the tongue, it's like, oh, this is gonna be complex. No, and then it just dies. A little.
It's
Fades.
flat. It's
flat as shit.
It's not bland, but
Flat.
it's flat and smoky. The smoke, this artificial smoke feel, just
Yeah.
which I doubt it's artificial, but it might be. But
I would doubt they would.
my
do
guess
that
is
there.
it's something out of whatever rum barrel they used.
Yeah.
It's
But it
the-
feels more like a peaty Scotch barrel than a damn rum barrel.
It does.
Yeah. Because it smells like super boozy.
Maybe that's why I don't mind it so much. Because I like the peaty scotches.
Yeah, we know, dear.
Yeah, it smells super boozy, and it doesn't
'Cause
taste like
rum
that
should
at
make-
all.
Rum should add complexity and sweetness.
Correct.
This is adding
Nothing.
smoke.
No sweet.
I don't know. Having been to the Inferno room down in Fountain Square, like they got a whole bunch of rums over there. I've tried
I've
some.
been there.
Some of them did kind of get more into this kind of
Maybe
territory.
a
I
black
think.
rum,
Maybe.
like a Kraken's black spiced rum or something.
That still would add some sweetness and spice, not
Rum
smoke.
always has a little. Even freaking Bacardi, blech, gross, nasty, still adds a little bit of sweetness, even though it burns the shit out of your mouth.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
Not either.
I found one.
found one.
Who's your buddy over there that you give a hard time to all the time?
Well, I mean, I can text Katie and give her a hard time,
Oh,
but
there you go.
that's not what. Yeah, I don't give Katie a hard time.
Oh,
she
I
gives me
know.
beer.
Yeah, correct.
She holds
But that
beer for me.
brewer,
Yeah. I wish I had his number. I'd be like, I found one.
right? Yeah.
Almost has a little.
I will say like the difference
kind
between
of soapy at the end.
like where your nose makes you think it's gonna go and
Like
where it is once you
detergent.
drink it are two different things. Which I mean, we did that with like
Smell it too.
kind of that with
it's
the
the
blueberry
taste.
ghost that we had, where like it smelled like blueberries and no heat, and then you drank no blueberries and got a whole lot of
Like, I
heat.
haven't
So
had the taste of, like,
I can respect how
Somebody
that
who didn't
happens.
Wash a glass well enough. And just has that residue.
It's not poorly made. It's not
the,
a bad flavor. It's just different.
I honestly, I kind of think it's a bad flavor.
Snuggle.
Snuggles.
Snuggles.
I'm glad I didn't save that for last today.
Do you want the rest of this? I don't want it.
I'm good.
I don't
Matt,
want
do you
it.
want the rest of hers?
Well, you know, I can't let shit go to waste. So
See, that's why I didn't take it. I knew he would. Somebody pour it into his
I'm
glass.
short.
she got those T-Rex arms.
I got a big head, little arms.
It's not the first time someone's
Is that
told me
what,
that.
Meet the Robinsons? Is that the one with the damn dinosaur?
I thought it was from Toy Story or something that's like, got a great big head, but itty bitty arms.
No, that's not Toy Story.
No.
That is Toy Story.
Oh, okay.
What you just said.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of.
Okay, you kind of sound like you're doing a genie from Aladdin. 7 phenomenal cosmic power and a itty bitty living space.
Oh, that is
Maybe
true.
she combined them.
I think she did.
I haven't watched that movie in...
Yep, Meet the Robinsons, the one I was thinking of.
Decades.
Because there's the dinosaur that says it.
Oh.
I got a big head, little arms. Because he's trying to get him, and his head keeps like hitting the wall, and he can't reach him.
Oh, he's doing the whole Tyler thing?
Oh, I don't have a... Wait. I do have one for it. We should do a Disney thing for a movie theme month.
Always, I'm down at any point in time.
Because we really haven't done that much.
There's a lot of Disney movies to pick from, though.
There is, but there's only so many I care about. I think we can squeeze them all into 1 month if we play it right.
We just did Toy Story.
I know, that's the first really Disney cartoon that we've...
Sweetheart,
not Disney.
the list is very long.
Toy Story's not Disney.
It's Pixar.
It's Pixar,
Pixar.
yeah.
Which was
Disney.
owned by Disney.
No, it was
It's still not
owned by
Disney.
Not at that
Apple.
point,
It was
but
owned by Disney,
released
operated
by
by
Disney.
Apple. It was operated by Apple, owned by Disney.
It was definitely a Disney joint, though. Like, they're involved, for sure. At least 2 knuckles.
Yeah.
It's not a three-knuckler.
All right, seriously,
You can't
guys,
have a
back to this beer
Yeah,
because
three-knuckler.
this beer is. Hey, back to this beer
Yep.
because. Wow, John.
Do I go first? On this
No,
one?
I do, but have you had anything that really tasted like this that wasn't like aged in Scotch, smoked, insert type of beer here?
Porter.
Like,
Yeah, or...
this legit just tastes like somebody like. Oh, they just dropped some liquid smoke in this glass, like.
And knowing what I feel like I know about River North, I don't think that's what happened. I think this is the result of that barrel. Whatever brand or style of rum that they had did this. I feel confident. It's just a weird, a different flavor. It is very smoky. It's not traditional rum flavors you would think, and the nose takes you to a whole different place than what you get when you drink it, but
The nose is completely different. You're right. Like, completely different.
it kind of blindsides you when you get the drink
nose
after the
is
smell.
very boozy.
Because the nose smells like, oh man, this is going to be like straight rum, real alcohol-y. And it's not really got an alcohol bite. It's not really got any of that rum
No.
flavor. It's just very smoke-forward.
And BYBC's right. Like, when it first hits my tongue, I'm like, okay, this is going to have some flavor. No, it just dies. And I think the reason it dies is because it's a little flat.
Did
And
you rinse this?
Well, it's a not yet. It's like a quad though, right? So I mean, those aren't supposed to be like really bubbly.
Which, right,
No,
they're not
No, I
supposed
don't mean
to be.
I don't
No,
mean
the
flat like
flat flavor.
effervescence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just the flavor is just
But
kinda,
I think even just a tad bit more CO2 in there might benefit a little
It
bit.
wouldn't
I
help it.
tasted a little detergent, kind of soapy
Snuggles.
That's the
something.
smoke.
No, it was smoke at first, and then it turned into like aftertaste of
I almost
like
feel like
just a
this
faint,
one-
like somebody didn't wash the bottle out good enough and rinsed it before they
It's
filled it, kind of
Still,
thing.
for me, it's like I drank it. It's fine. It is not my favorite by any means whatsoever. Like, it's not a drain pour, but yeah, like this is by far from River North. Like, this is kind of what we're looking for because we've been fanboying so hard over them and not meaning to. We're just kind of
We honestly were kind of rooting for them to have a bad one.
yeah.
I've been
And
saying
this
that
is
for a while.
Yeah, we're weird.
yeah.
I still don't know that I'd call it bad. It's just
Right.
so weird and so different, and it's such
It
a weird experience drinking it.
No, I see. I disagree. I
Which is
think
fair,
it's bland, and I am going to use that word now. I think it's bland. I think it's over the top, smoke barreled, which is the weirdest thing I've had in a while. And there is no sweetness to it. There is no flavor. A Belgian quad should have sweetness to begin with.
yeah. I forget.
it's
Then
a
about
quad.
it's a quad.
Yeah.
So it should have sweetness. Then added into the fact that it's in a rum barrel should have
Barrel-aged.
sweetness.
This-
They
Fruit,
are
stuff,
known.
fruit,
They
the
originally
plums.
created Belgians.
Enough of
That.
that.
was what their brewery was known for originally. Every Belgian I've had by them has been fantastic, except for this one.
I
This-
feel like it gets like cherry wood finish at the end of it though.
I don't
Maybe
get
like
that
from
at
the
all.
barrel of some sort. I don't know if that's just
Nope.
me or being crazy or
This
optimistic.
rum barrel that they used.
There's no rum taste to that.
Yeah,
It
whoever the distiller of the rum was should be shot and not be allowed to make rum anymore.
Yeah.
something.
All right. Well, let's go.
I'm giving it a 1.75.
I'm giving it a 2.
I'm disappointed because this is my first River North. And the way you guys go on about it, yeah, it's the first river north I've ever had. Yep, sure is. Sure
We
is.
had some at the beer share.
I did not have any.
Oh, fuck it. We might drink one after the show then.
We got plenty.
I got plenty.
So I'm kind of like, after you guys going on and on about everything that they do, yeah, I gave the rest of mine to Matt. I couldn't even drink it. So I probably wouldn't have poured it out, but knowing that I had somebody else to give it to.
So what's your score?
1.5.
That's all right.
So it's a 1.75 average.
Okay.
By far,
Yeah.
by
It's
far,
upsetting.
the lowest score we've ever had with them.
Yeah, it's upsetting to me, considering how you guys go on about them.
Jeez, careful what you wish for, huh, boys?
Matt,
Yeah.
what would you give it?
Boys.
Hold on. I'm going to write down a number.
Okay, you do that.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know. I feel torn because I really. Steph says I'll drink anything. But Pirate Steph, sorry.
Yeah, we all say that.
Yeah. I just can't let
Steph
booze go
Jen
waste.
Jen.
I don't know, I feel like quality wise, like it was a decent looking beer. I think it was made all right.
She's gonna be good.
I'm gonna go 2.5.
Oh, you didn't do what you normally do as much. Okay. I
Yeah.
wrote down 3.25.
No, I think that I could see this being scored at least moderate, like in a mid 3 with the right person on the right palate. I'm not that person. The nose really was off-putting for me because I don't like rum, and that was so pungent rum smell, and it kind of ruined the experience. Like the taste was just the taste.
Pungent rum smell. No rum in the flavor.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
taste, I actually don't mind the taste, but I don't know if that's what it should be, especially when you're smelling what you're smelling. But I think the beer, like itself, like the look of it was fine. Like I don't think it was poor crap. I think it was just like a weird outcome from the barrel that they used.
It was flavorless almost, except for that funky, weird, smoky thing that you said.
The smoky soap.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
smoke.
I think it's
Smoky
smoke.
soap,
You
yeah.
think it's soap, so we're calling it smoky soap.
Yeah, smoky soap.
Like it didn't.
Smoke.
I think it's a thing.
Smoke. The smoke.
All right, there it is. We found one that.
Is it bad? I kind of want to save this
proves.
label as the like
The one.
the one.
The one, the anti one.
The one to ruin the streak.
Oh,
Hey, it's fine. Every brewery has to have a dud.
Yeah, and they finally had one. God, we've been searching for it.
I kind of wonder with that, because when you get a barrel, I don't know, maybe you guys can share a little more insight on this. Do you know what the
is a very
process is
full
to
can.
select a
Yeah,
barrel?
it is.
Is it just you try to
Yeah,
get
well,
what
they
you
did
think
that.
you want from a place, and then they kind of send you what they can?
It kind of depends.
Because
So
you can't really taste the booze that came out of it.
I think
right?
some
So-
places get whatever barrels they can. I
Yeah.
think some can select.
So even still, if you have the luxury of selecting, would you think that you could be like, oh, let me sample what came out of that? Like, you can't do that, right? So what, you just gotta stick your nose in there and kind of take a whiff, and hopefully it works out? Like,
So
lick the wood, man.
let's table this question. Like, put a pin in it, write it down.
tell us the
This
writer.
is this is.
It'll
this
have
is
to be a smoke
8/25 on March 14th. It's an Andrew Hood question.
Hood's not going to be on anytime soon.
Well, suppose it's going to be on in a few months.
That's what I'm saying. No, like Hood's like
Yeah.
Hood is probably not in 2022.
All right.
Is what Hood has told me.
All right.
Who's he?
I thought he liked us.
He does. He's busy as fuck right now.
Who's he?
Fair enough.
He's the barrel guy
He's
for
the barrel
Sunken.
guy at Sunking.
Oh, okay.
So he has.
I don't know, with the beer he gave me at Winterfest, I don't think he liked me very much.
He is working. I love that beer. So
He
you
gave some,
shut
like,
your mouth.
Gin barreled
It
grapefruit
was not
jungle.
gin barreled at all.
Well, that
Gin.
sounds good, actually.
Hey, no,
Hate
it
gin.
was not even grapefruit jungle. God,
I'm like
you're dumb.
GFJ. I like the regular GFJ.
It is. It was a barrel aged. Oh, the pink ladies, pink.
Pink Boots Society.
No, it's
Purple
their,
Hat Ladies?
No, it's
That's the Red Hat ladies.
Red Hat Ladies.
it's a sour.
They were
red and
dre-
purple.
They wear purple dresses, though. You're on the right path.
Yeah.
Yes, they do wear red hats. And
I'll
purple
figure
dresses.
it out in a minute.
Why do we know this, John?
I was like pink boots.
Because they always came to the hotel I worked in all the time.
I'll
Why do I
figure
know
out
that?
the name again, but it's,
I don't know.
it's like a raspberry
you're
sour
one of them?
or something. They do.
Your mom would probably be one.
All right, so
no,
this
no,
is
they're not.
White Elm Brewing Company's Ichamparado barrel aged Imperial Stout. This is a barrel aged Imperial
I smell
Stout
the cinnamon
at
there. Let's swirl
13% ABV. They suggest a snifter as the glass. Imperial Stout aged in
sniffing it.
bourbon
Getting one
barrels
glass is getting
with Mexican vanilla,
Smells
cacao, cinnamon, and guajillo chiles.
You get the chiles on the nose, that's for sure.
Oh,
I'm getting cinnamon,
baby.
too.
I'm so glad this is what I picked for my beer of the night because that's delicious.
It's the first one I've had to twist in a while.
Yeah, no, you've been doing really good tonight.
That's tasty.
Whoa, that smells super spicy and cinnamon and
I don't even get spice, but I get the cinnamon. It's
All the
delicious.
chilies are there.
That turned out pretty good.
But that is balanced and tasty as shit. And that makes up for the shit we just drank.
I was gonna say it makes up for all the bad beers that I've always picked and
Yes.
everything because this was my
job.
pick of the night.
Yeah, but see, you didn't bring this beer. That's.
I know, but I picked this one.
You're getting there.
She
Baby
brought beer
steps.
today, and I was like, we're good.
No, you should have done the chunk that I brought versus the chunk that we had.
Oh yeah, because a 3.5 so rough.
What do you think about the cinnamon level, John?
I don't even. Yeah, I could use more.
I think it
cinnamon,
works. Like, I don't
personally.
want any more.
I think it could be less.
I want just.
Oh, what?
I want just a little more chilies. I don't
I
want
do
less
too.
cinnamon. I just want a little more chilies.
I think
do
I
too.
think the cinnamon and the chilies are going hand in hand.
Like I don't get
Which
that.
is
Like
probably
warmth
getting
in
you a
the
little
back of
bit.
my throat
Maybe.
At all. Like with
well, it's not
chili.
supposed to be really a heat.
I don't want like it is
Well-
like if it was any more, I'd be like, oh,
I
I'm
just want a
out.
little bit.
Yeah,
don't
It's
get any
it's
heat.
right there.
which is why I'm like, if we're right there, I'm like, I could dial it back a smidge,
Yeah,
and I'd be all right without the cinnamon. But
but it's not making me hate it.
That's delicious.
what am I smelling? It. What am I smelling? Is it the peppers that I'm getting like? It just
I don't taste
smells
any pepper.
so-
I don't get any heat. It's all like
There's
cinnamon
no heat.
and vanilla.
And when you're getting some of the roasty, almost
Roasty
almost
smoke,
poblano
a
sort
little bit of
of-
smoke,
Right.
a little bit of roast. That's
it's like
what comes from the chilies.
it's like cinnamon vanilla.
Yeah, because that's what I'm definitely getting. Like, I'm getting chili all up my nose. Like, when I just get a good whiff. Like, it's 2 nostrils deep. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but
smells like
It was like
kind
cinnamon
of a roasty
vanilla.
cinnamon vanilla.
yeah.
So yeah, you are getting
Yeah.
the chilies because that's the roasty.
It's not like using like
Smoky.
habaneros where you're gonna get that heat on the back of your.
This is one of
They
those
didn't
beers.
put ghost peppers in like we
Right.
did.
I gotta be
ours.
honest, I don't care for the smell of this. It's off-putting to me. So I don't know. Something with that, the chiles are not agreeing with me, like smell-wise.
This will be one. I don't always put beer in my chili,
And I don't
But-
always put chili in my beer, but when I do,
but when I do, this will be it. Like this is the flavors.
It's a little sweet to be putting in chili.
no.
I don't like my chili to have
the
any.
fuck
of
up.
this.
No, see that's the thing.
That's 2.
A good
Give one from
chili.
Tyler. Gotta go.
A good chili has to have something sweet to
I
cut
know where
that
you're
acid
parked
out
at.
of the
I'll
tomato.
beat your ass outside.
The weirdest thing is, like, out of all 3 of us, Tyler's the only one that hasn't told her to leave yet.
That is true.
You didn't tell me to leave.
Oh, I
you
did,
actually
yeah.
did earlier.
Very, like, the
Earlier
second
on.
beer.
Yeah,
I guess I didn't hear him.
it's literally just me
No,
that's.
it's-
Most
I gotta
women
hide
don't,
from my
yeah.
car. I'll freaking
Hey,
slash his tires.
It's just
fine.
me that hasn't thrown you out yet.
You'll never throw me out. You threaten really hard.
Ooh.
I do a little. Never mind.
We didn't go far enough for me to have a button to hit. I don't know.
I remembered we were recorded for a second.
Wait, is this it?
Fuck it out the window, son.
Not really.
I mean, it could be, I guess.
I mean, depending on how crazy things
That
are
isn't
getting.
what I thought. It was. I don't know.
But no, that was one of those where I heard in my head it went, "You're being recorded and you're live." Oh, shut up, Tyler. All right.
Hey, you shut up valve actually worked. I thought that thing big broke and like just
What? So
gone.
I can, like come back later in
What?
years and
Your shut up
say you
valve.
harass me or something.
No, it's there.
Huh. First time I've seen it.
The shit I do for a living and stuff, like I do technically have to watch certain things.
No, I get it. I just didn't think that
I do too.
your valve worked.
I watch certain things.
Half my damn baseball team knows about the Two Beerded Guys. So
Yeah, teenage boys.
I don't care about them if they fucking run across something I said
No, it's their
inappropriate.
parents
I
finding
don't
out.
need like them watching it, mom and dad like,
What are you
"The
watching?
fuck did coach just say?"
Yeah.
Well,
that.
mommy said he was gonna fuck it out the window.
He does what on Saturdays? Oh shit.
Yeah, that. So, Tyler tries to behave. It's the whole reason we didn't make our calendars between work and baseball. Mostly work. that was a
I'm
work
sad
thing.
about that.
I work for a respectable bank. I kind of
Are we that sad about that?
I mean, I'm sad about
It would have
that.
been a 9-month calendar. We'd have been the only motherfuckers that
No,
got
it was
all
a
12
12-month
We were
calendar.
going to 12.
Only 9.
And make people buy a new
March to
be
March.
the only people that have March starting calendars.
That's funny.
It is a lucrative business. I mean, you hook him in with the first one, you gotta just keep him coming out.
Because
yeah, 'cause I was
they have
doing
no
new
choice
pictures, I
at that
forgot.
point.
Yeah.
They have no point, no choice at that point. Oh, I'm still sad. fuck, I just stabbed my foot with that damn screw that's broken out of the chair.
No, I was like, I didn't do anything.
Ow! Motherfucker!
Well, this has been a great ending to the show, guys.
Ow! Anyway, so this beer.
And I'm like,
Oh, shit.
my hands are up here.
Fucking hurt. Ow!
Hand check. I like it.
Bleeding a little bit. Alright,
Bleeding a little bit. Oh.
Jen, give us for the hand check when Tyler starts screaming for pain, huh?
what kind of shit do you do?
That's stuff
Anyway.
that cost extra, apparently.
Well, no. I assumed you'd probably accuse me of something anyway, since...
I hear there's a place for that. Anyway,
Mocky Mock goes
So
in.
many things I could say right now.
back to this beer though.
Wicked smell.
I think overall it's really balanced. I think the flavors go much better together than I expected. The cinnamon and the chili work really well. That vanilla just is a
Balance.
beautiful balancer. But we've talked about that with many other beers. Vanilla does such a good job at balancing flavors. I'm actually a big fan.
Yeah. White Elm's been hit or miss for us, but
Yeah.
they've had some good ones. But
It's you first.
I'm gonna go 4.5. It's really good.
Dude!
I don't know if I've ever had anything from them before. Not that
We
it makes a
have, and it's been
difference.
very
It
Well, I
is
mean,
very-
like, I don't
yeah.
know if I have ever had anything from them. It's possible.
It's
Who knows?
either very meh or, whoo, this is alright.
I would have liked a little bit, maybe a different chili. I would have liked a little bit of heat.
See, I like that.
I would have liked a little bit of, like, the flavor is perfect, but I would have liked to have just, like, that little, like,
But a
back
different
burn.
chili that gives you the heat wouldn't have
Yes.
given you the flavor.
Possibly.
This is that poblano chili.
Damn straight.
That is the
Is
backbone.
that what it was?
of
Was it
everything I
Anaheim
wanna
or
do.
Poblano?
It's
that was in there?
guajillo, which
Oh,
is basically the
guajillo?
same thing.
Okay.
Is that a backbone like a meat bone, John?
Yes.
So what are you gonna give it?
4 or 5. It's tasty.
I like how she was bitching about the pepper. And
Well,
then
no,
gave
it's
the
just the
exact
pepper.
same
That's the only
fucking
thing.
score that John gave it.
That's the only thing. I'm like, if it would have had a little bit of heat in the back, then it would have been a higher score. But other than that, it was
I hate to agree
delicious.
with John and give it a 4.5, and I hate to agree with Jen and say that I wish there was a little heat. Now I think we'd have lost a little flavor, so that's where my
Possibly.
worry is.
Possibly.
But if we could have the exact same flavor and add a little heat, that'd
Yep.
be like my
Ultimate.
perfect. But that's when you start getting a little risky. And
True.
now, Matt,
What was your score?
what would you give it?
Oh, you said 4 or 5. You agreed. Okay.
Yeah.
He's
So,
listening.
much like the
He's
review
already
for
left the button over
Terminal,
there.
I'm gonna go the opposite of everybody else.
You're gonna give it a 2.4
It's all flipping off. It's fine.
or a 5.4? I mean, the opposite.
I really
Flip 'em
am
We're all gonna flip them off.
Hold on.
this just is not doing it for me. I'm gonna go 2.75. Like, something about this I just do not dig. Like, it's
Did he give that IPA a higher score than that?
like, I'm not saying
Possibly.
that maybe other people couldn't like it more. Just something about it is not agreeing with me.
Actually, I didn't ask him his IPA score. What would that have
He
been?
didn't like it because he was like,
Yeah, we're moving on from this one because you're wrong.
Yeah, the
yeah,
IPA.
you're wrong. For
I-
once, I'm the one saying you're wrong.
The
Everybody says it
IPA
to
I
me.
would be a little more lenient on because I know it's what it's supposed to be. I just don't like it. This one I don't like, and it's a stout, which it's just these flavors do not work for me. Something about it, the smell and the taste both. Something's weird. It's off. It's
cocoa.
hitting me.
It's vanilla.
Cinnamon.
It's chili, and it's cinnamon.
I
Like
know.
those are very common.
And it's the pepper. Like it's the cinnamon and the pepper. I know what it is on this. Like it's a little more cinnamon than I would care for, and something about that pepper in this beer is not agreeing with me.
You're
I
wrong.
do not like
You're
it.
so wrong. You're
It's
wrong.
fair. I've been wrong
You're
before.
wrong.
I will be wrong again. I assure you.
wrong.
Anyway, so the IPA.
The IPA.
I don't like it.
I'm gonna give it because I'm gonna try to, since my score doesn't count anyways, I can be a little more lenient
I
and
don't
use a little
like
more
it.
personal bias. So I'm gonna try to mix where it probably deserves and where I would probably rate it. I'm gonna go 3.5 on the IPA.
I don't like it.
So yes, he gave an IPA higher.
Yes, I did.
All right.
Wow.
Anyway, so overall solid night. We had
Wow.
one bad beer from a brewery that's had no bad beers.
Yeah.
So that's good and bad. Overall, though, we had 4 that were a 4 or higher. 2 more that were a 3 or higher, and then the one that was a 1.75. Matt, beer of the night.
I'm probably gonna have to go with Hop and Fry, my most anticipated. I feel pretty good about that being the case. That thing was boozy, delicious, and yes.
Hobbit Frog did what it did. Like I need to
Hop
get
that
more
frog.
beer from them. They hopped that frog. They
do
did
a
an
little trip.
We're planning on
ABV, super
not that
high. Yeah, it's
Easy
great.
easy drivability. I'm gonna have to stick with my beer of the night, which was the
You anticipated?
which is my beer of the night.
I'm gonna
It's
go with
delicious.
Sticky Hands Tropical
Oh
Slam.
shit, that was good too. Though.
That shit. It's
Was
not
good.
not my highest rated beer,
I do. Yeah, that was
but
good too.
it made me happy because everything that
Tingles.
tried to call themselves a
tingle,
West
tingle.
Coast in a while hasn't been, and then we have this.
So was that
And
technically
this is-
was that called a West Coast IPA?
Well, no, but it tasted like one.
I mean it was from
Yeah.
Oregon, but
It called itself Sticky.
Yeah.
I kind of knew what I was
It
going
was
to
definitely more traditional.
I mean they just didn't call it a West Coast.
Give me
even
a
though it's from
traditional
Oregon.
West Coast any day, especially one that actually sticks to their roots.
That one was tasty.
That was tasty.
Now I have a question. 15
4.
blocks. We not the answer. Well, maybe it is. Have we had 4 beers from them? I feel like that might have been their first beer we might
It's
have
either
had.
the first or second. I recognize the name.
I've heard the name. I don't know
I
if I've ever
recognize
had
the
them
name,
before.
and I can't remember why is the problem.
Because I will say, based off of what that is, even though I don't like it personally, it's not my style. The quality of it
very
makes
well
me
made.
excited to try more things
I
from
was
that
happy to have an
brewery.
IPA in the middle.
Yeah, it's
because I
either
do like
the
IPAs.
first or the second. I know the
Putting it
name.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly just don't know why I know the name off the top of my head.
Fair.
Matt's used to me being able to be like, actually, that was our third one by them, and
Yeah,
we've had this. When it comes to like what we've drank, 900 plus beers.
Yep.
Usually Matt can be like, have we had this brewery? Oh yeah, we've had this, this, and this by him. I can't remember half the kids on my team's parents' names, but
Tyler's done on a stump, but he remembers every beer he ever drank.
Drunken recall.
Whatever. It works.
but you know, fuck you guys. No, seriously, this is a fun night. It was great having BYBC back on the show.
Fantastic as always.
The BBC is always great. I mean, damn it, my bad. The BYBC
It comes
is
in
always
so
great.
hard and
It's
Finishes
girthy.
so soft.
Like a moist pickle.
But anyways, don't forget to check out our sponsors on the right side of your screen. You have Ugly Pete's Water, aka Water Performance Technologies LLC. You have, which by
I
the
think
way,
his wife was on the news today.
check out his Instagram P Ferrara because he's been talking a lot about his barbecue and he has some sauces
Pete
he's been
barbecue.
making lately that check out Turfs Up Radio, your industry, your station.
our drunken review.
Indie Craft Brew, which you saw in our can. We don't need to switch over there. You guys saw it multiple times. Great to go. Fantastic beer in the Muncie area. Good atmosphere.
Here's one more. Who we get? No, Indiana Untapped.
Oh yeah, I know. I wasn't done.
I just,
He confused me with the like.
You're done. One more. Come on.
I guess this is pulling a tap handle, but I was
Oh.
like, he was doing this like I was like slot
I was
machine.
like, is he switching gears in a
he's still
semi?
casino mode, like 2 days later.
Eastbound and down. I mean,
Anyway,
what's going on
and then
with it?
Indiana on Tap. We've talked about them once already briefly, but check out all their upcoming beer fests.
Stuff.
We gotta
We'll be
do
at
that.
some of them, so
Yeah.
you know we'll have a good time.
We had a lot of them.
We'll be at some. I can tell
So
you
will
one
I.
that for sure we will be at, and that's Hops and Coaster Drops.
Oh, I can't
I think I said the one that was downtown with the square.
Now I gotta check the dates again on all of them. Some
Oh,
of them
yeah.
have changed dates a little bit, like
so that was a
what
fun
time
one.
of year they are.
And
hope
right
Summerfest
by
will be back.
I
County
believe-
Jail Distillery.
Fuck
That's
the
my
guild.
favorite.
I believe we'll be at Savor Lebanon.
What?
Lebanon. That was Lebanon.
Oh yay, Savor Lebanon. That's a good one.
Because I think it's before travel ball season starts. I think we'll be there.
That's a good one. That was
Anderson
fun.
on Tap. They moved it back into June, so I'm a little. I think actually though, if it's the first weekend of June, we're good.
Okay.
Well, worst case, they might get one bearded guy, one Austrian guy. I mean,
Well, that's fine. We have that rule.
2 out of 3.
Hey,
Come.
no, we have that big rule. As long as 2 out of 3 of us can be there, doesn't matter which 2.
that was meatloaf, right? Because 2 out of 3
Ain't bad.
Ain't bad.
Oh, R.I.P. But yeah, so check them out. They're awesome, and they support literally all of craft brew in Indiana.
They do.
Yep.
Unlike the guild, who I mean, shit. I will talk to you guys later. I'm TBG_ops guy,
But Og being Q.
Backyard beer check.
and behind the camera, the one, the only. He's actually more handsome than I give him credit for, but that doesn't take much.
doesn't mean much. Off screen Matt. Stephanie K is saying cheers everybody on the way out with a couple
Hey,
beers.
Stephanie!
I don't know who you are.
You met about Pirate Steph.
Have I
Sure,
met
right?
my parents?
If you would have came to Cool's
Yeah,
on
no, you've been
Saturday,
to
you
Coos
would have
before
met
with
her.
her. No, you.
I
she
don't
wasn't
think
there
I've
'cause
ever been
Tommy
there.
was there when he
No,
wasn't.
she said-
Yeah, no, because I met Tommy. I didn't